Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. The opener of the final series of the year between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Paul Goldschmidt, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Trevor McGill is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts this one today.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end, two guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They can do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Colton Wong will stand in. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He's got a chance at a big season milestone here. One more home run to reach 50 on the season. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. And though he's turned in some fantastic numbers this year, he's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Ready now, Matt Carpenter. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play.
Yeah, but no home runs over his last 10 games. And we'll see if he gets off the schneid in this one.
Have to be careful with this guy, though, D-Row. No home runs in his last 10. That doesn't mean a whole lot. This guy can hit the ball in the ballpark any day, anywhere when he's swinging the bat well.
The bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Dominguez on third. Wong over at second. Young on at first with 2 down. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
0-2. Here it is. Lifted into center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 left for St. Louis. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Carlos Martinez will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Javi.
And the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon, and that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So striding forward now, Jason Hayward. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Batting third, the third baseman, Bryant.
Set to go now, Chris Bryant. Arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
The 1-1. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a 2-out single there gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's got 12 hits in 49 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder Justin Turner. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
That's out.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First delivery to him on the way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Now to the plate, Carlos Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Boy, D-Row, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way.
Hey!
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
Happ, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any...
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. O'Neill waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense. Yadier Molina, future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
In now, Trevor McGill. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. The 0-2. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The set and the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Jason Dominguez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. The tag, and it's a double play. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Ready for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Hayward.
Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Behind 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back on it is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Called strike. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Two pitches fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line and foul, though it had the home run distance. Another payoff pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Off the LED board and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 28 on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's 6 out.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
3-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. This is pulled into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the 3rd, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Here's the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Turner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 3 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. set for the start of the fourth. It'll be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Justin Turner.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
To the plate now, Carlos Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cardinals get one in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ian Happ.
Ian.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Counts 1-0.
That's inside. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And he falls behind 0-2. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So here now is the pitcher, Trevor McGill. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And it's fouled away.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in now, Jason Dominguez. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Jason.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Next to the Cardinals, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
Matthew Liberatore is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Matthew Liberatore.
Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Turner is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Down and away, ball 1. Fouled away. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. That's in the basket. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First offering on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Here comes another 0-2.
Nope, outside. That's the ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2. Left center, base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he fouls this one off. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-1 Chicago. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Hit down the third baseline. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now back, the right fielder, Justin Turner.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Redbirds down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Fouled off. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Now the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
The next Cub up, Ian Happ. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Turner is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as the lead remains 3-1.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Cardinals, number 19.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The average coming in 257, 11 home runs, and 42 runs batted in. And he pops him up back behind second base. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out, as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now here's the pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Jason Dominguez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there, as he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Ryan will come on to pitch now, as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. David Bodie will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing second and batting 9, number 13, David Bodie.
Here's Colton Wong now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now, as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 3 and the Cardinals 2. Andrew Miller Miller gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Andrew Miller.
So striding in, number 13. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
David Bodie.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll step off and try again. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's Javier Baez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 22 on the year, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Jason Hayward will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0.
Count 2-1.
2 out, nobody on. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-2 Chicago.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. At the plate, Paul DeYoung, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Line drive base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Justin.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Here's the first pitch to him. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubbies are in front 4-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled away. The 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dan Winkler comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 43, Dan Winkler. Now playing left field and batting in, number 5, Albert Almora.
Brian O'Keefe is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So that's his 2nd knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. So now to the plate, Jason Dominguez, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Colton Wong, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And that's the first down.
The back, number 11. Good ball. Paul DeYoung.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeYoung, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Popped up. Bryant is under it. 2 down.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Stepping in, Matt Carpenter, the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. Game on the line, 2 men out. In the first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Rowan Wick gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Chicago Cubs get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Trevor McGill earns win number 7 on the season. Carlos Martinez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.